In this video, I'm going to walk you through probably the simplest and easiest way to do YouTube adverts, and that is YouTube search adverts. So these are the easiest to set up and the most straightforward because they're very similar to like a Google search advert, except that you're using a video. And if you followed the outline of Google adverts, and you also kind of followed the outline of creating YouTube videos in the free YouTube marketing section, then this should be really simple for you to set up, because a YouTube search advert is just like this one here. So someone's searching for ClickFunnels, just for this example, and then this here pops up is just an advert which someone's advertising their video. This isn't great, to be honest, because they're probably doing really broad targeting, and again, it's similar to Google search advertising, where you want to kind of match their search term with the video that you're advertising, because you don't want to be wasting clicks and wasting money, and you want it to be super targeted. But with this here, someone search ClickFunnels, this advert pops up and it's 12,000 in 1 day drop shipping. See, if I'm looking for ClickFunnels, I'm not really interested in drop shipping, so I don't think that's a great advert. But if you was to have this video here that you created, but you maybe couldn't rank it for the keyword, maybe you just created it, you wanted to get some more views on it, you wanted to get it to the top, then this video would work perfectly as an advert above here, because it's a video, it's answering their question, someone's interested in ClickFunnels, and then inside the video you just set it up in the normal way, like a review of the platform, like I've talked about in the YouTube section, talking about it as a normal YouTube video, and then in the description there's a link to your affiliate product. And that's the most straightforward way of doing it. And then all you're going to be paying for here is views of your video, not actually clicks. This also leads to people subscribing to your channel, which is another bonus, and it's the most straightforward way to do it. So I'm going to show you how to set up this type of campaign in this video. So you would obviously need to create this YouTube video first. So I'm assuming it's going to be some kind of review video of an affiliate product. That's probably the most suitable for a search campaign, because someone's searching, or a how-to video, and then in the video you're going to have your affiliate links underneath, like how to build a landing page. Then underneath you might have your Builderall or ClickFunnels affiliate link. Or you could just go, what is ClickFunnels? Then do a video about that. So you've created your video. You've uploaded it to your channel as a normal video, but you want to boost it up in the advertising in Google Ads. So the way you would set this up is you need to have a Google Ads account. So all of this campaign is created inside your Google Ads account, which I've covered in the Google Ads module. And you would come into your Google Ads account and you would just go to campaigns and new campaign. So just like we're setting up a Google ad. And then what we would do is you've obviously got all of the options to search here. The best one to probably go for is create a campaign without a goal or guidance. And then what you want to do is select the campaign type, which is video. Obviously it's a video advert. We just keep it standard and then click continue. And then here in the campaign we would just do, in this example I'm just going to do Builderall review, because I know I've got a video about this on my YouTube channel. So it would just be like Builderall review YouTube ad. That'll do. And then you can do your daily budget. So it just depends what you're prepared to spend on this. But there'll be a lot less competition usually if you're doing this kind of specific search targeting on YouTube, because a lot less people are doing that. When you go into the pre-roll adverts, there's a bit more competition there, and it's completely set up differently. But in this, it'll be a little bit less competition. So maybe just start off with £10 or $10 just to get you going. Keep it like that. We're going to just keep the bidding strategy as maximum cost per view, because this is different to kind of Google Ads. There's a lot less data there because we don't actually know what people are searching for, and they're kind of like, you can't really do the keyword research in the same way as you can do with Google adverts. Google search ads. So we just go for maximum CPV, which is cost per view. And then here where it comes on networks, for this type of campaign, we just want to appear in YouTube search results. So this is called a discovery ad or a search ad. So we're going to untick YouTube videos and untick these. So now this is only going to appear when someone's searching for a video. It could appear at the top here, or sometimes they once someone's clicked on a video, it can appear in the suggested videos as well. So we just click search terms, obviously all languages. You can set your target in there. Usually you probably just have it as all territories and locations, unless you were specifically creating a video about a certain area. And then here we've got inventory. So for this type of advert, we just keep it as standard because it's a search advert. It's going to be coming up anywhere. I'll explain more about that later on. We don't need to exclude any content. We're not going to exclude any of that. That's all fine. As I said, this is the easiest way to do it. We don't need to worry about any of the frequency capping or anything like that. All this is more relevant to pre-roll adverts. You can create your ad group name if you're going to do multiple ads per ad group. So I mean, usually I would just create one campaign, one ad group, and just run the advert. And then if I wanted to kind of split test it, I would just do another campaign. But again, when you're doing search adverts, there's a little bit less restriction. There's not that much traffic for you to do that much split testing, so it's probably best. And you usually only have one video that you've created for that, because it takes so long to create a proper sit down YouTube video that you don't really have the opportunity to kind of like split test different types. You suppose you could split test different titles and things like that. But again, I would probably just, the way I do it is just create a campaign with one ad group and then just duplicate the whole campaign and ad group and split test it that way, because you get much cleaner results that you can compare. So we just call it YouTube. Did I say this was going to be a builder all advert? Yeah. YouTube builder all ad. It doesn't really matter. This is just for your own records. Here again, demographics, audience. We just want anyone that's searching for the keywords. So with YouTube adverts, you can do targeting. You can do targeting based on demographics, audiences. So YouTube has built up audiences that it knows what people are interested in, and there's keywords and topics and stuff like that. For search adverts, we're just going to stick to keywords because we want someone searching for something. We want to show it up. Same as Google ad, really. So this is here just in the same way you would search. So probably you just got that builder all like that. Builder all review, and then that's it. Maybe just, yeah, that'll do for this one, because we just want anyone searching builder all, anyone searching builder all review. Put it in these so we don't get anything else in there. Again, with kind of the same as I do with search Google ads, I try to keep this quite specific, because what can happen is if you're too vague in these keywords, this can happen. Whereas you search ClickFunnels and it's actually showing me up a video about drop shipping, which that could be your kind of campaign style, and you kind of want to get in front of anyone. But again, to make this the most cost-effective way, you want to be in front of people that are searching for whatever your video is about, and you want to make it look as native and natural as possible. So you just want it to look like a natural video that just happens to be ranking in top. So we're just going to keep these really concentrated, small amount of keywords just around whatever our video is about. We'll leave all this blank, and then bidding. You can set this to whatever you want. It depends. I mean, I would probably just set it off as like 20. That's 20 pence or 20 cents just to start off with, to see. Obviously, if there's more competition, you might need to up your bid. But obviously, the more you put in there, the more YouTube's going to want to spend. So I would probably just put 20 pence in there, see whether you're actually getting any views, getting any impressions, and if you're not, maybe bump that up a little bit more. And then this is here where you'd paste your video. So usually what I would do with this is just put a video which I've already produced on my YouTube channel. So I'm just going to go and get one here. And then just copy the link for your YouTube video, whichever one you've selected, and then just paste it in this, and it will just create your advert based on the video. So obviously this just goes back to the YouTube section. You want to make sure your thumbnail is attention grabbing, you want to make sure your title is attention grabbing, and again, it's just going to be pre-selected as a video discovery ad because we set it for that search term. You can start changing the headline here if you want. Again, I make sure my headlines are almost like adverts themselves. So usually I just copy whatever the headline is in the video. So I'll just do that. So you just fill that out naturally as you would think, like the title is builder or review. Obviously play around with the subject of the title of the video to grab attention. But again, we just want to match up whatever they're searching for, because that's the best way to do this type of video. In-depth review of builder, overview of the tools. Like, you don't get much room, and to be fair, on a mobile you don't actually see much of this description. I don't think you see any of the description. You see a little bit of it on a desktop, but yeah, not that much. You don't see it on a phone, when you're going to get most of the views from a phone anyway. And then it would just be builder review ad. Okay, one thing to bear in mind is in this video I'm going to be linking up a YouTube video which I've already created. Now with paid adverts, this is why it's so important to actually match your advert, your video, with what someone's searching for, because with paid adverts you tend to have a much less watch time because it's an advert. So people might click on it by mistake and then go, oh, what's this, click off it. So that's why I definitely think you need to be really targeted and make sure you're only showing up when someone's searching for builder. If you try and shove your video in front of someone else's face where they're searching for ClickFunnels and they accidentally click on your video, or they just click on it, it's going to have a much lower watch time, which will affect your organic reach for that video. So bear that in mind. What I would do usually is create a video and then try and get it as much organic reach as possible to get it out there naturally, and get the watch time up, get the views up. And then once it's kind of had a nice bit of organic reach and it's kind of found its feet on the YouTube platform, then if I want to, then I would sponsor that video and turn it into an advert, which is probably the best way to do it. Because if you put the video out straight away and it's a video which is on your YouTube channel, and then you advertise it, and then a lot of people just click off it and click on it, and then click off it, it's going to have a lower watch time, which will stop your video having organic reach. So yeah, make sure you do it that way around. And then we just click save and continue. And then your video is good to go. And that's it. And we just continue to campaign, and then we're done. And then that's it. And then what you would do is you just come back to your advert, and then you can go to your keywords here. And again, you can see what your video is showing up for later on, and start to see whether those keywords are leading to getting a lot of views. And you can also start putting in negative keywords if your video is showing up for things that you don't want it to show up for. But if you do have these ultra targeted match type keywords, then you should just show up for those keywords. But yeah, just keep an eye on that. And then, yeah, that's it. So that is it. That's probably the simplest and easiest way to do an advert on YouTube. Do it as a search advert. And that should lead to getting more views, more subscribers, and people clicking on your affiliate links. That's everything for this video.